Well, look what I found. I just saw these in the grass and I said, you know what? I am going to pick these up. I picked up one and the wind practically took it, so I found another one. See, look at it. So before we get this video started, I'm going to get me up a quick wish. Oh, I'm almost out of breath. Okay, so let's get started. I am such an extrovert. Do you find yourself just talking to random people when you pass by and you catch them talking? Do you just randomly butt in people's conversation when you're at the store or the grocery store and you hear a conversation and you just chime in? Well, that's me. Welcome to Conversations with Daria, and today we are having a conversation about I am such an extrovert, a people's person, but I am also a loner. Does that even make sense? Well, it's true. I am an only child, and I have grown accustomed to being an only child throughout all these years, but I am such an extrovert. I am such a people person, but I also like my me time. I thrive on my me time. And being an only child and accustomed to being an only child and having my own space, these days, it is hard for me to welcome a house full of people. But that is my reality. I now have a husband, a bonus child that lives in the home where he just graduated, and so he's off to college, but he's home on the weekends. I have 2 grandgirls that I am raising, but then I have my daughter that pops in, and then we have a 3rd grandchild that I get on the weekend. So these days, my life is far from being a loner. However, whenever I get the opportunity to have these little moments that I can steal, I steal them. Some people don't understand my personality. I love people. I love pouring into people. I love conversations, hint, conversations with Daria. Just being among people is what I love. I like striking up conversations in the mall, the grocery store, just really anywhere I go. My ex-coworker used to tell me, you talk to anybody. And I do. I love to pique people's interest. And if I'm somewhere and they're having a conversation, I just chime in. I will talk to you on the elevator. I will talk to you if you're walking, passing by. It's just my nature. I am quick to say hi when I'm walking in. Hi, everybody. How you doing? I speak to the room full of people. And, there are days when people speak back, and then there are days when they don't. However, I don't allow that to stop me from being me. This is the personality that God has given me, so I embrace it. And also, I have learned that when people don't speak back to you when you're walking in, it's not all the time about you. It's about them. So I have developed the mindset, it is what it is, and I continue to be who God created me to be. In being an extrovert and a people's person, I have come across many people, many opportunities just from being me. And so in being me, I thought it was only right to create a channel that is about conversation, just about talking, and that is allowing me to motivate the masses, inspire the masses, and encourage the masses. I will continue to be me, to pour into people, because people are drawn into your personality. They are drawn into your realness, your being genuine, your the authenticity of who you are. And so, although I do get a lot of, you just talk to anybody, I get a lot of, I love your spirit. I love your personality. And I do believe, even if they wouldn't tell me that, I will still continue to be me, because that is who I am. And that is who I love to be. So I don't dictate my mood or my personality on what others have to say. Their opinion, I don't take in about me talking to anybody. I believe that you should be true to who you are. You should be authentic, because that's what people are drawn into. We have so many fake people out there. Some people that you believe are your friends, and later on down the line, you come to find out that they're just fake. I was trying to find a way, I guess, to sugarcoat it, but there is no way to sugarcoat when people are not being real or authentic. And you can pretty much judge that on a person's mood or their stance or really their personality. So I pride myself in being true to who I am, and also as welcoming myself. I am quick to, if I see somebody new, I'll introduce myself, and I'm saying, hi, I'm Daria, nice to meet you. And I want to get to know you, what feeds you, what do you like, or even if it's something more intimate, if something is going on, is there anything that I can do? How can I help you? And I have found that when you're offering yourself up to people, you're doing God's will pretty much, because you're being like He is. And for me, in growing and getting older, that is a piece that I look for, and that is a piece that I act upon, because I do believe we're in a season of chaos, of trauma, and everything under the sun that comes to really shake your world. So in a world where we have all of the traumatics, all of the challenges, all of just lifing, we need genuine souls. We need authentic people. We need people that will shoot it to you straight. So in becoming older, I look for peace. I look for someone being authentic. I look for people that are like-minded, people that are still trying to find their purpose in life, and people that I have a common goal. We have this common likeness that we're all here trying to fulfill our purpose. We're all here really trying to find our way, trying to find out who we are on this over 50 season that we're in. So while, like I said, that I have the people that say you talk to anybody or you just too friendly, I also have people in my world that welcome the personality, that are thankful for the personality. So I just want to encourage you to don't allow people to dictate who you are. Do not allow people to voice their opinion when they're sheltered or when they're cut off or when they don't have the same personality as you do. Because sometimes people get intimidated when you're just outgoing person because they don't have that spirit. So they would try to dim your light or you dimming your spirit for the sake of not making other people feel a certain way. when I believe that we all have an opportunity to change our perspective. We all have an opportunity to become better. We all have an opportunity to step outside of our comfort zone and welcome a new way of being, welcome a more pleasant attitude, a more pleasant persona. We're all given the same 24 hours in a day that we can make a change. It is something that is intentional, whereas I was born being this extrovert who, I guess, talked to everybody. I have always been that person. I have always loved pouring into people. I have always loved being, like, if I see somebody and they look sad, I'm quick to want to ask them, do you need a hug? Or I just say, it's going to be okay. So don't allow anybody to stop that spirit that you have, because that is a God-given spirit. And the more you use it, the more you become, I guess, comfortable with it, the more you won't allow other people's opinion to stop you from being you. So tap into your personality. Tap into that spirit of being more freeing, of being more comfortable of who God created you to be. And you will see the doors that will open to you, that will open for you. You will see the miracles that will start to manifest when you embraced on who you are. When you truly embraced who you are, you will see the manifestation just start pouring down of all the things that you desire. And on the other part, the loner part of me loves to have my quiet time. As I stated, I grew up an only child. So having a house full now, woo, it's a lot sometimes. I was the person when I was free and my daughter was grown and gone. It was nothing for me to go out by myself and go sit at a restaurant or go sit in the bar, have me some appetizers and have me a few drinks. Or it was nothing for me to go to the movies by myself. I wasn't one of these people who had to have a second or a third person with me to enjoy me, to enjoy life. That wasn't me. It did stop at one time when I became a stalking victim, and that was the hardest part of my life, because I was used to coming and going and just enjoying me, being out with me, so that was a big problem for me during that season when that occurred, so, and being an extrovert and a people person, company with the loner side of me, it's a combination to have, but it's one that I have embraced. And when I need that me time, that loner time, my grandgirls are at an age now that I take it and I don't feel guilty about that, because I have to nurture who I am and what I need to continue to pour into people. So when you recognize what you need, who you are, you're able to embrace it more, and then you're able to walk more in your purpose, and you're able to really pour into people more. So if you have these various three, I guess, personas of who you are, or however many you may have that makes up you, don't be ashamed. Embrace it, live, and you are who you are. You're being true to you. You're being authentic. Now as I look out, it's getting warmer. This is the set that I once looked at, when I once envisioned, when I wanted to pour into people, when I wanted to encourage people and, just inspire and motivate This is the scene that I had in mind. This is something that I prayed for, that my 23-year-old self talked about. And here I am 30 years later. So being that extrovert person, that people person, and that loner person, I know I'm not alone. I have a community of watchers, a platform of watchers that are here to see all about what conversations Daria is having. You know, I'm excited to see where this channel is going. I believe those three personalities, the personas that make up Daria, will attract an amazing audience, and I'm here for it. You know, so embrace who you are. Embrace your season and live life for you. Don't allow anyone to take your pen to write your story. Don't be ashamed of the many, I would say, quirks, if that's the word for you. Don't allow that to stop who you are. You know, embrace every side of you, because it's somebody out there that can relate to you. So please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I do apologize for the extra noise. A truck just started up. Outside of the birds chirping, it is a beautiful day. Please excuse the noise. But I felt being out here in this presence today, while it is beautiful, is what I needed for that loner side of me. I hope you all have embraced the water, the sun, and the trees, and just embrace life. Again, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of the next videos. And I pray it's a blessing to you and that it is changing your life. Bye.